to create a whole new business model, but not be willing to change the contract that was predicated off of a completely different industry is insanity.
No contract, no contract, no actor. No contract, no actor.
If you follow the various socials for the Wolfpack cast, you know they reunited recently to picket in LA as part of the ongoing strikes by writers and actors against studios and streamers. I find these young faces particularly poignant because the decisions made by the old folks who are in charge now will directly alter their future. This is not the Wolfpack update I wanted to be reporting in July of 2023. To tell the truth, in a perfect world, the show would be gearing up for production of season 2 right now. Storylines would be set, scripts would be in process, locations scouted, directors lined up, all in anticipation of filming in the fall in Atlanta. The reasons Wolfpack is not already in pre-production are legion, but top of the list is that the show has yet to get the go-ahead from Paramount Plus for another series of episodes. In other words, we don't have an official renewal for Wolfpack yet. I say official renewal, but we actually don't have any renewal, really. All we have to go on is that Wolfpack survived the Paramount purge a couple of weeks back when they did all the canceling of all the shows that they're planning to cancel for the time being. That makes me think, after more than 20 years reporting on the entertainment industry, that makes me think Paramount wants Wolfpack to come back, but isn't 100% sure they can make it happen. It remains to be seen if the show's business model can survive the ongoing uncertainty of the biggest entertainment industry strike in 63 years. Again, these young faces of the Wolfpack cast are what the strike is all about. I'm not going to pretend that I know all the complicated ins and outs of all the issues being negotiated. But the bottom line is this: the industry has fundamentally shifted. Now, this isn't new. Creatives had to fight for fair compensation from repeated use of their work and performances when syndication changed the industry back in the 70s and 80s. With the rise of independent TV stations and the bottomless market for old sitcoms, it became apparent that an actor only getting paid once is incredibly unfair because their performance was then exhibited, repackaged, rebroadcast, duplicated, and sold thousands of times over for millions in profits. I always think about my childhood and how Gilligan's Island was on TV like 4 times a day. When I found out that these people never got paid for these showings, despite the bazillions of commercials that I had to sit through, even my prepubescent brain was able to go, yeah, that's not fair. And here we are again. History is repeating. Creatives are begging for some kind of formula that will fairly compensate them for the millions of views their work is getting around the world via streaming services. They're not looking for some arbitrary number either. They want to use analytics to figure out just how popular each show is, the value of that show to the overall streaming service, and then compensate each actor for their actual contribution. Now, that sounds incredibly fair to me, and it's not like the unions are trying to gouge the studios. Of course, there's also the whole Joan is awful thing executives want to do. They want to scan actors and then use those digital models without compensation forever.
It's not really Salma Hayek.
Yes, it is.
The show deploys a digital likeness of Ms. Hayek. She licensed her image to them. The entire show is CGI. They could make Salma Hayek blow an orangutan if they wanted to.
That is dumb on so many levels. I cannot imagine who would do that. But if you're a struggling actor who needs to make the rent, somebody's going to do it. Don't get me started on AI writing scripts. I've actually tried that a few times now, and it is not good. The AI is incapable of subverting expectations, which is what good writing does. But you know someone is trying to get an AI to write a script for money right now. I feel kind of bad for our Wolfpack cast because what happens in this moment, the thing they're on the front lines of here, will wholly determine their futures if they choose to stay in the business. And I have been rambling. I know, I'll stop. But one more positive note on a possible Wolfpack renewal. Does this little pool party at Jeff's house after the picket line look like they might be celebrating more than just getting together for the strike? Maybe they have some other reason to celebrate that we don't know about yet?